You ever wake up in a hotel room with no pants, a fake passport, and 3 missed calls from your ex-wife and your parole officer? Yeah? Then you need alibi shades. Courtrooms, backdoor meeting, or the back of a police car. Developed by the same guys who invented selective memory, these shades are designed to block flashbangs, questions, eye contact with snitches, the crushing weight of moral responsibility. Alibi shades. I ain't seen nothing, officer, just the sunrise and my manicure. Alibi shades in interrogation black, snitch-proof smoke, and witness protection chrome. Alibi shades for when you gotta look the DA dead in the face and say, never met the guy. Available at Lou Carboni's Pawn and Optometry, under Bambi's mattress and select glove compartments in Newark.
Muggs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Analyzing Evil, Boba Fett, the psychology of legacy, identity, and the mask of survival. A Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios production. The Man Without a Face. Some men hide behind masks to scare ya. Boba Fett. He wears his to remember who he is. He ain't a villain, not really. He's a product, bred from the DNA of the perfect killer, raised on death, orphaned by war. A clone who watched his father die, holding the same helmet that had become his prison. This ain't just space western cool, sweetheart. This is psychological scar tissue in Beskar steel. The child of a template. Boba ain't a regular kid. He's a mirror image of Jango Fett, his old man. Born in a lab, raised by a soldier, never taught to be human. That's identity foreclosure, when who you are gets decided for you before you even get a choice. He didn't grow into his destiny, he inherited it. And that kind of life kills curiosity. He's not learning who he is, he's performing who his father was. That's why he's obsessed with the armor. It ain't protection, it's inheritance. He ain't wearing it to hide. He's wearing it to stay connected to the one person who ever gave a damn. The trauma of loss. When Mace Windu slices Jango's head off in front of him, it ain't just a death scene. It's a psychological explosion. That's childhood trauma fused with vengeance fixation. He don't cry, he don't scream, he just stares. That's the moment empathy dies and obsession's born. Every bounty, every kill, every job he takes, that's him trying to fill the crater where love used to live. He ain't killing for credits. He's killing for control. 'Cause when the universe takes something from you that brutally, you start taking back, in pieces. Clone among clones. Imagine living in a galaxy full of faces that look like yours, soldiers, corpses, echoes of your father. That's existential identity fragmentation. Every time Boba sees a clone trooper, he sees his potential future, obedient, replaceable, disposable. But he's different, unaltered. The only clone who aged normal, who was special. That special label, it's a curse. 'Cause now he's got to prove he ain't like the rest, not just once, but every damn day. That's why he hunts alone. If you're surrounded by reflections, you either break the mirror or become it. The bounty hunter's creed. Boba's code ain't morality, it's structure. He follows contracts, keeps his word, honors deals. That's rigid behavioral compensation. When you can't trust the world, you build your own rules, not 'cause you're noble, because chaos feels like childhood. Every bounty's another equation: find, capture, deliver. Simple, predictable. The only kind of justice a man like him can handle. And that's the trick. It ain't about money. It's about control over fate. The one thing he never had as a kid. The armor as a second skin. You ever notice he never takes that helmet off? That's symbolic dissociation. The armor becomes his identity, unshakable, emotionless, immortal. To him, vulnerability equals death. So he turns himself into metal. But here's the thing about armor, cupcakes. It don't just protect you from the world, it isolates you from it. Every job, every mission, every silent stare, that's loneliness in Durasteel. He's not faceless, he's forgotten. Fall into the pit. The Sarlacc pit ain't just a monster's belly, it's a metaphor for rebirth. Boba's swallowed whole by his past, his pride, his violence, his father's legacy. He spends years in the dark, suffocating, digesting his own sins. That's metaphorical ego death. He don't just escape a monster, he escapes himself. When he crawls out of that sand, burned, scarred, stripped of everything, that's the first time he's free. 'Cause the old Boba died in there. What came out was a man finally questioning what the hell he's been fighting for. The man who builds instead of breaks. You see it in the book of Boba Fett. He ain't the cold assassin no more. He's a leader, a thinker, a man who wants to create order instead of chaos. That's post-traumatic growth. The evolution from survival to purpose. He learns that fear don't lead, respect does. That power don't come from armor, it comes from legacy. He don't want to be his father's clone anymore. He wants to be his own myth. The paradox of the peaceful warrior. The tragedy? He's still stuck in that contradiction, a killer trying to live peaceful. He builds alliances, negotiates truces, but his nature's violence. That's cognitive dissonance under identity reconstruction. You can take the bounty out of the hunter, but you can't take the hunt out of the soul. Every quiet moment, every stare into the horizon, that's the ache of a man who don't know what peace feels like. And maybe he never will. The shadow of Jango. Jango Fett's ghost still rides shotgun in his psyche. The armor, the voice, the reputation, all inherited. That's intergenerational trauma. When the sins, the scars, and the expectations of the parent become the blueprint for the child. Boba's whole life is a conversation with a ghost that never answers back. Did I live up to you? Would you be proud? And the silence, that's the cruelest answer of all. The man under the helmet. So what is Boba Fett, really? A villain, a hero, a relic. He's the embodiment of survival. The psychological product of loss, identity confusion, and stubborn endurance. He don't speak much, 'cause he learned early. Words don't change the past. Only action does. That's why he moves like a shadow, quick, deliberate, unflinching. He's what happens when a boy's heart gets buried under steel and somehow still beats anyway. The last bounty. In the end, Boba Fett don't want power. He wants peace. But the cruel joke, peace ain't built for men like him. He's a survivor in a galaxy that keeps making wars. So he takes the only throne he can, the one made from the bones of his enemies, and rules not out of ego but exhaustion. 'Cause sometimes survival is the victory. The Pizzaverse Creed. This has been a Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios production, where psychology meets myth and legends bleed beneath their helmets. So hit subscribe, keep your blasters holstered. And remember, the toughest armor in the galaxy don't stop ghosts. It just hides them better. Thanks for watching.
Today I decided to not give you bitches a second of time for the rest of my life. I'll be goddamned if I put in the work and I don't get the credit to fucking suffice. I've been too humble too much in my life, cutting them off so I'm measuring twice. Cause this time I mean it, I'm still fucking bleeding. Bitch, there was better way to hand me the knife. Like boy, little Snowy, Bodie is on me. Half of these idiots dumb as a brick. Swear I won't use it when all up on YouTube. I aim with the 45 fucking intense. Imagine if not sold and whip with the 10. Imagine if I finally wanted to quit. Imagine if this industry took the life out of bitch and all I got is fucking revenge. Who would I ride on if I'm about to call it? I think my fans know a couple of names. I know some 5-figure checks that I've written and can't say a word cause I bitch NDA'd. Call on my lawyers cause I keep them paid, but this ain't some shit that my lawyers could save. Cause if I do go out, I'm going out strong and I'll leave y'all a note with the key to the safe. That all of the friends that I lost that was talking shit all on the net, all of apologize, all of them know that I fucking invented, I'll never forget. I never went out in public to vent, I know exactly what I represent. And any little bitch that was that quick to switch up, all of you deserve what the fuck you gon' get. How does it feel when you look at your fans and you know that you'll lose them if I ever talk? If I ever pull out receipts of some video, shorty, I bet you piss in your drawers. Oh, you little bitch ass, silly never shit ass, fickle ass, flip flop, blind ass hoe. You should thank God with like every breath that I ain't talk my shit cause I stuck to the code. But ain't I hit you up directly, tell you that you best be treading real carefully, bitch. Bitch, don't you forget we still got a debt. See, I'ma collect my shit. If you got a question, I got an answer. Ain't I keep the same line? All that boo-hoo shit on the net was a cloud chase. Them lives are so tired. Yo, I just noticed everybody that don't fuck with me fucks with each other. It's like a fucking union of dumbass people. Hey, but I'm coming back for my money though, I'm not playing, bitch.